It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, the puppies are in formation, and this is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Welcome back to it. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, it is Mahatma Ghandi who once said that it is health that is the real wealth, not pieces of gold and silver. Well, the only problem is that in the modern day world, you need that gold and silver to pay for that health. Of course, we're talking about medical aid costs, which are ever increasing every single year without our pockets getting any deeper. So we are going to be engaging in our finance talk this morning with our certified financial planner, Grant van Zyl, about medical aids. And our lines are open to you to ask questions and give us your comments. Maybe give us some of your advice on 083-9133728. Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, thanks.
Good to have you here.
It's always good to be back.
And for the first time, we've got the puppies here.
Yeah, lovely.
Listen, some people might just off the bat say, why can't we just even go without medical aids?
Yeah, I think there's two main reasons why medical aid is a non-negotiable in today's times. And the first one is literally a matter of life and death. So let's use an example, as always. If you land up in a car accident,
which could happen any day.
Could happen any minute. You get rushed to the closest private facility. They find out you're not on medical aid. They're going to say, before we can admit you, we need an estimated 50% deposit on your total bill. And if you can't pay that up front, they're going to say, unfortunately, we're going to have to refer you to the nearest government facility. You can go to the government facility. Unfortunately, you are then going to be in a queue of guys or girls that are in just as bad a state as yourself. Or if not even worse, you know. So that's your first kind of major situation when it comes to having medical aid. Every minute counts in a life and death situation. I think, and then the second one is when it comes to claim stats. If we look at some of the top medical aids, one of the big claims that I looked at was over 6 million rand for a guy that was in a car accident.
My goodness.
I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, when it comes to your average day-to-day kind of expenses, you can make a payment arrangement when it comes to the doctor or the dentist bill. But when it comes to having these astronomical sort of bills, without a medical aid, it's kind of going to be unaffordable.
That's very true.
Yeah.
So how do medical aids actually work?
Yeah, really good question, actually. So I think the best way to just summarize it is you get two types of medical aid. You get a traditional medical aid, which is your Rolls-Royce medical aid. And that is going to cover the bells and the whistles. So if you're on a lot of medication and that sort of stuff, then your Rolls-Royce sort of medical aid is going to cover that. When it comes to the second type of medical aid, it's what we call the new generation medical aid. And the reason why medical aid's brought this option out is for the healthier, younger guys that don't need all the bells and the whistles. And there's two options. The first option is just hospital cover. So it covers you for emergencies, planned procedures, and some of them do throw in about 27 different chronic medication or conditions. And then you can, if you like, add on what we call a medical savings account onto a hospital plan if you wanted to have your day-to-day sort of expenses covered at the same time.
And that's just you kind of depositing money every single month into this small account that would cater for those kind of things.
Yeah, totally. And the benefit of it is that you can get the money up front, even though you've paid a few $100 rand on a monthly basis toward it. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Listen, we're going to carry on with this conversation a little bit later on. It's Money Talks with Grant van Zyl, and of course we're talking medical aid costs. So our lines are open, 083-913-3728. Leanne, I wonder, have you covered yourself medically?